James 9 Numbers here, and today's video is gonna be a little different. I didn't really have anything planned today, but I watched Big Brother 24 and so far, and wow, all I could say is wow. It has been a crazy week, so I've decided, you know what? I'll probably do like a weekly series on this, going over what happened in the week's events. And yeah, first we're gonna start off with the beginning of the week. So the 16 new competitors of the Big Brother house entered the house, and there were cards scattered all across the BB house. There was like four cards in each section of a room, and they each had to select a card, and then they had to go to the BB backyard, and they had to get their cards scanned. So for most of the cards, they were basically randomized into three competitions in sets of five. So basically, whatever card they picked would determine which competition they would be in, because there's three competitions, and in each competition they had to like compete for a chance to win HOH. So this was like the first part of the HOH in order for them to get a chance to win it at all. So there was like 5 spots each like for each competition, but there was one spot left over for called the backstage boss. And this is where the backstage twist came in. And Pooch ended up drawing the backstage boss twist, which allows him to become backstage boss, and he would be safe and immune from any evictions. However, as a consequence of that, he could not vote, he could not compete in any of the competitions, including the HOH, and he had to select three players to join him. So, yeah, he could not be a replacement nominee either. And, he basically chose Alyssa, Brittany, and Paloma because they were the first out on each of the comps. And, they couldn't be a replacement they couldn't complete, they could not compete in any competition, they could not be a replacement nominee, and they could not be nominated, but they were not safe. They could still get eliminated. So yeah, going on for that for now, and going. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of tabs up. So yeah, we're gonna start with this first. Yeah, there was a lot going on, and oh yeah, and in the HOH, Daniel ended up eventually winning the first head of household, so he was safe. And there were already some relations going on, and with Daniel and Nicole forming an alliance called the Rugrats, and all of the girls except for Nicole and Taylor formed an all-girl alliance called the Girls, intended to take women to the end. And yeah, for Daniel's nominations, he ended up picking Terrence and Michael for eviction. Daniel chose Terrence because he was a pawn, and Daniel chose Michael as a target because Michael was a super fan, and the girls managed to convince him that Michael is playing a good game. So yeah, Daniel wants to target Michael out. However, Michael did end up winning the veto, and he removed himself from the block. And the girls got to work, and Paloma decided to put Taylor under the bus after Taylor told Monty and some of the other guys about what Paloma said. And the house generally believed that Taylor was lying and believed Paloma, which was a big mistake, except for Nicole, who was very hesitant about the facts, which is why I think Nicole is a very deserving winner. But enough about that for now. We're going to go back to it in just a second. And yeah, Taylor did end up being the replacement nominee. And oh yeah, that. And we're going to get to this right now. There has been a lot of anger towards Paloma and some of the other house guests because of their treatment towards Taylor. Most of the girls except oh whoa, new tab. Yeah, most of the girls except for Brittany treated not Paloma, Taylor with massive disrespect. And they weren't the only ones. There was also Monty. I believe Turner's name was also mentioned. Definitely Pooch as well, and I think maybe Daniel to a certain extent, and some others I've forgotten. But wow, a lot of people were very, very mad at the way Taylor is being treated. Many people really believe that this was racially motivated, and yeah, what I saw Taylor getting treated was from what I've seen was that this is terrible. But you know, what can you do about it? And it's not just that, and this isn't the only time Paloma has been accused of some has been in hot boil with America already. Paloma has also decided to curve around the rules about the not sharing the money rule on Big Brother, which has always been a rule since I think the beginning of the franchise. And she basically just here's what she said. I know we can't share the money. I know we can't split the money, but I tell you I will invest in you because I believe in you. This amount of money is not mine, it's all ours. And yeah, many believe that Paloma could actually face consequences for that. And other house guests have done it before, and yeah, it was not pretty. Oh yeah, and it's not just that. Many people, there was a change.org petition that I'm showing you right now, literally right now, demanding Paloma to get removed due to her relationship with a producer. Like seriously, this was a thing. This is literally happening. Like why? And yeah, eventually Paloma left the game, and due to her mental health, and yeah, the house got really sad. And yeah, but before we go on to the eviction, there were some massive alliances going on. Other than the Girls Alliance, there's also an alliance called Mamba, which is an alliance between Paloma, Alyssa, Amira, Monty, Kyle, and Michael. And yeah, Kyle was very hesitant about this alliance. So yeah, you might want to be careful. But Monty is all about Paloma. So and yeah, there's also another group called the Smurfs. Oh, that's weird. I didn't know that. Apparently, it's Paloma, Jasmine, Kyle, and Monty. And Paloma also made another alliance with her, Alyssa, Pooch, and Turner. Oh my god. Yeah, Paloma was playing such a good game, too. And an evil game at that. And there was also a guys' alliance called the Oasis, consisting of Pooch, Turner, Daniel, and Mike. Daniel... Yeah, okay, so it's basically an all-guys alliance of everyone except for Terrence and Michael. And there was like a core 3 called the Motley Crew. My god. They have... Paloma and Alyssa are tight allies, and... Yeah, of course, Daniel and Nicole with the Rugrats. But yeah, that's kind of the alliances, actually. So yeah, how the backstage twist was supposed to work was that after the veto ceremony, the house guests would end up choosing who they want to evict, though they would actually be choosing the competitor that was going to be competing in tournaments. Hang on, let me check my sources. Okay, let me rephrase what I said. So basically, the 3 backstage girls, Brittany, Alyssa, and Paloma, they were still at risk of going home, and America actually had the chance to save one of them, and America chose to save Brittany because of Alyssa and Paloma's actions. And yeah, during the first eviction, Julie revealed that the plan was for the house to vote on one of the 2 regular nominees made by the HOH, and then for one of the 2 backstage members to be chosen. So basically, they had to make a vote for which out of Terrence and Taylor to send to the competition, and then select one of the 2 backstage members to be chosen. The house guests who received the most votes and the selected backstage member were set to duel in a head-to-head competition, where the winner remains in the game while the loser is evicted. So yeah, Alyssa and Paloma were at serious risk of going home, and the Girls Alliance being down. However, because Paloma walked out of the game, nobody else was sent home, and the eviction ceremony was canceled. And yeah, basically that's kind of all that happened. I really hope you guys understood that, and yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm not gonna spoil the second week just yet. I'll wait until the end of that week comes. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys later. Peace.